Assalamualaikum dear students, hope all of you fine. Welcome to NIPS Home School. This is Daliya Sultana, an assistant teacher, National English Version School. Today I am going to take a ICT class for class 8. Students, our today's lecture number 2 and homework also 2. And our today's topic chapter 1 lesson 3. Chapter 1 lesson 3. Now let's start our class. So from chapter 1 lesson 3. So look, here is a lesson 3 is a communication. Okay, the entire port of Chittagong quaked terribly with the sound of explosion at 2:15 at night on 15 August 1971. Okay, here is the information at night 2:50 am and 15 August 1971. A group of naval commando freedom fighters evading the tight vigilance of the Pakistan army, okay, and Pakistan army succeeded in capsizing a good number of marine vessels by exploding mines. Okay, then fighters evading the tight vigilance, avoiding that, okay, and vigilance and attention and is avoid. So the channel to the entrance of the port was blocked by the sunk vessels. So neither home nor foreign vessels could enter the port. So it was one of the valiant expeditions of the Liberation War. Okay, valiant expeditions, that means courageous journey. Okay, just a valiant expeditions of the Liberation War. Then do you know how the group received the command of the daring move? So as there was no way to communicate with them, on the freedom fighters request on 13th August Akashbani, okay, 13 August Akashbani radio played Tagore songs, Ami Tumai Joto, Shuniyechilam Gan, the songs that I sang for you, sung by Pankaj Mollik, and listening to the song, which was a signal to the naval commandos, they understood that it was time to hit. So that is the one kind of a signal to attack the Pakistani Bahini. So this incident may be unbelievable to you after so long the war of independence. Now it is so easy to communicate with one another, but our freedom fighters underwent a lot of travel to establish contact. So we can divide the system of communication into two types. How many types? So two types, one way and a two way. This is one type is one way and another is a two way communication. So when a person or an organization communicates with numerous people, okay, it is called one way or broadcast. So when a person or an organization communicates with numerous people, it is called one way or one way broadcast, that is a radio, and television is a type of one way broadcast. So are the common example of the system as programs are broadcast from the stations for the people. So the viewers or the listeners cannot communicate with the broadcasting station. So nowadays in some live programs the viewers have the opportunity to communicate with the performers, but out of thousands of viewers only a few become successful. So in one sense it is a one-way communication system. So the formats of the programs of radio and television have been changed and remarkable due to the epoch-making development of information technology. So it has made it possible for us to watch hundreds of channels instead of a few. So it is possible to watch many television channels of the world from Bangladesh. They can instantly telecast the recent events occurring at any place of the world. So here is the New York Times. This is the online version of the world famous newspaper. The New York Times, at least 3 crore people. How many people? 3 crore people read this newspaper every month. So other examples of broadcast system are newspaper and magazines. Broadcast systems are newspaper and magazines, the broadcast systems. So do you know that with the passage of time the readership of online newspaper is increasing. So it is possible to view not only on computer monitor but also on a smart mobile phone. The supplementary system of one-way broadcast is two-way communication. The best example of this is the telephone. Okay, telephone and mobile phone is the two-way communication. You know that two persons can communicate simultaneously on telephone. In Bangladesh, only the wealthy and influential persons could use telephone just an era ago. Now almost everyone can communicate with people on mobile phones, and it has been made possible for the amazing development of ICT. So a large number of people of our country have been contributing a lot of strength in the economy of our country by earning wages abroad. Now their relatives can see and talk to them at the same time whenever they request, and all these have become possible due to ICT. So once the name of a person was their only identity, but now another identity has become essentially important, and it is a mail address. So mail address is created just by using a few letters and special characters, and people can communicate with anyone living anywhere in the world through mails. So perhaps you already know that most of the communication among people is done through mail. Then another important fact of ICT is social networking. Okay, what is social networking? It is the one-way broadcast and two-way personal communications as well. Nowadays, person can contact a large number of people by using social network. So, and by Facebook, WhatsApp, Viber, that is a social networking system, and by successful organizing them can participate in development activities. So you can understand that information technology, by enhancing the communication among the people worldwide, has started creating a new world called virtual world. So where everyone is reachable through the click of a mouse. Okay, dear learners, and your lesson 3 has been done. So your homework will be make 5 MCQ. Make 5 MCQ for lesson 3. From lesson 3, and here is a lot of information to make 5 MCQ. So everyone do your homework. Okay, and I repeat, your homework, make 5 MCQ. So everyone do your homework and properly and submit on your due time on your school campus. Okay, stay home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.